In this video, we're putting design to code AI tools to the test. We're giving each tool the exact same UI design and the exact same prompt, and we'll see which one delivers the best results. We've got 5 contenders in this experiment: ChatGPT 4o plus image, ChatGPT 4o plus Figma MCP, Claude 3.7 plus image, Claude 3.7 plus Figma MCP, and a tool called Uizard. I'm not sure how to spell it, but this is a tool built especially for turning designs into code. Of course, we're not sponsored by them, we're just giving you our honest thoughts about this tool. If you are not familiar with what is MCP, we're going to cover it in a future video, so feel free to subscribe and follow us. Each tool will be rated in 3 categories, on a scale to 1 to 5, where 5 means the best performance. Our categories will be looks, how closely does the results match the original design, functionality, does the generated UI actually work as expected, and the last one is code quality, is the code clean, usable, and production ready. Before we start, let's give a quick intro. We are a software engineer meets AI, and our mission is to help developers understand and apply AI tools with a clear explanation and hands-on examples. Let's get started. Let's see the chosen UI. Here you can see a task app. On the left we have a menu bar with some menu items. In the center of our design we have a list of tasks. Each task has a title, project, priority, date, owner. On the top we have a search option with some filters. We also have display, some ways that we can display this list, and this is our UI. It's not that simple, but it is something that is probably very common. So let's see what we are going to get. So let's write the prompt together. Here is my ChatGPT 4o. I created the temporary chat, and I want to write the same prompt for all the LLMs that we are going to use. So let's do it like this. Create a React component for the attached image. In the next part we are going to do it with MCP of Figma. We'll take it from the Figma, but the first step is to try it with an image. At the top of the image we have a search bar. Use it, let's say implement it as well. In addition, add the filter option by project. Let's see, we have project. What else we have? Project and priority. Now let's add the image and run the command. Here I'm going to add the image. That's it. Let's run it and see what we're going to get. I'm kind of curious what is going to be the output here. Oh, okay. First of all, as you can see, it opened let's say another view of ChatGPT. You can see the code on the right, and on the left there is the chat. I see that it is still writing the code. It is really in React. It is using, of course, JavaScript. Oh, take a look here. It created a task data. It took some of the tasks that were presented here in the image and created a JSON with the ID, title, project, priority that he extracted from the image. Now, let me see what he said. The React component is now created. So let's do a preview and see what we're going to get. This is kind of great. I don't know if you ever played with it, but it is great. First of all, you can see that some of the components were changed. we'll compare it with our design. But the main list is created with task title, project, priority, date, and owner. We still have a search here, so let's try to test it. Right. Oh, nice. It looks great. Let's try publish. Again, looks nice. Let's try the filters. You see that it created two different filters. Let's see if it's working, and after that we'll compare it with the design. Bug fixes, I don't have it right here. Project 1, nice. It didn't create any clear filter. Let's see if I can filter both of them. Oh, very nice. It didn't create a clear, but the main functionalities are working. Now let's try to make it even better. I want the filters to be on the same component, and to have an option to make it clear. When we're working with the LLMs, let's try to divide the task into simple tasks. So I'll try the first one. Create the filter, let's say merge between the filters, and allow me to filter both of them at the same time. After that, we're going to change some more UI, but let's see how it's going to work. Okay, let's see. Let's open the canvas again and have a preview. Okay, great. First of all, it did what I wanted to. It created two filters under the same button. All projects, it is my projects, and the priorities are real. So now let's create project 1. It works. Looks like it works, and the priority is low. Great. Now if I want to clear let's ask him to do it. Create a clear filter up button. So now after we understood the concept, maybe it's going to edit it on the same Canva, I don't know, but let's see. Oh, nice. You can see that it is created both the project and the filter and the project and priority filters, and we have a clear filter. Oh, that's nice. Looks very nice. Let's see that the search is still working. Task. Nice. But we still have some issues that it doesn't close when I'm clicking outside of this filter box. So as you can see, the most of the functionalities we have, and it works very smoothly, but we asked him to have some different designs. For example, we have these icons. Maybe he could not find it on the internet, I don't know. We have these displays that he didn't create, and we have the task app on the left, this menu item that we don't have it yet. Maybe we can try to ask him to create it, but in general I'm kinda happy about the results that we received. We also don't have these 3 dots in each row in the table, but in general, let's say we have like 80% of the job is already here, and it looks fine. Okay, so now after we saw the design and tried to improve it, let's try to see the code and see how it looks like. So let me stop and see how it looks like. First of all, the structure of the file looks very good. you see that it is already used some of the, let's say, best practices in React, and it used the real, let's say, the real functions of React. If we're thinking about this part, the return, it looks kinda nice, but I just say that if we want to make it more like a design system or something more general, it needs some more modifications. But in general, it looks good. Let's try to test it on mobile maybe and see how it works. From what I see here, it doesn't support any mobile or something like this, but let's have a try. Let's change the size of it. You can see that we don't have any, it doesn't have any adaptations for it. If we're changing the size, it sometimes breaks like this. It didn't use any let's say library that it already has mobile adaptations, but it's okay, we didn't ask for it. But I think that if we are going to run it and ask for the code to be mobile, to work in mobile, and to adjust the screen, it can create a lot of issues. But this is just my thoughts about it. So in general, the code looks good. I didn't see any issues. Now let's rank this solution. In terms of looks, I'm giving it 3.5 from the possible 5 points that we have in this test. In terms of functionalities, it didn't create it on the first prompt, but after some iterations, it created the majority of the functionalities that we wanted. So let's give it about 4. And in terms of code, the code looks okay. It uses, let's say, some of the best practices of React.js, but it didn't create any modules or something that can be adjusted for a design system or something like this that we can use in other places. We didn't ask for it again, but it didn't create it, it didn't give it to us out of the box, so let's give it a 4. That's it for today. In the next part, we are going to see the other competitors. We are going to use ChatGPT with the MCP of Figma, and we are going to use Claude as well. If you want to stay tuned, subscribe for our channel, and make sure you get notification when we are going to upload it.